Welcome to War 4 of Season 28. And don't have too many fights this war, so it's going to be a shorter vid. Obviously, that's because I've struggled a little bit, but hey, sometimes you need a little bit of a, calming time. And, you let some of the rest of the BG pick up a little bit, and then, you're like, we're good. Oh, and I haven't said it before, but at this point, we're 2-1. We lost the first war where I didn't die, and then we won the two wars where I did die. So that's a little bit weird to me. It's like, well, oh well. Let's start on this first fight. Maw on Hazard Shift, Node 9. The Shroud and Fraud's going to make him hit pretty hard through the block, but it's a Maw. Even after his buff, it's not too big of a deal because his health pool's still rather small and you could smash through him pretty good. And that's what I'm going to do. You can see here, smashed right through. Almost didn't even need to do much at all. Throwing the SB1 is going to cost me a little bit of recoil, but I thought it might be enough to kill him, but it didn't. Oh well. Going to this next fight, I've done this fight many times, this Black Widow Deadly Origin. And the tip on this one is it's power focus 1. Now, that's a problem because, it's going to push her to 1 bar a lot. And the reason that's a problem is because she's got the evade on her SP1, where if you hit her after she throws it, then she's going to evade. I'm pretty sure, if I remember right, it's even while stunned. And then, so you're going to have to be dancing around. And with the game, you don't really want to be dancing around a lot. So my whole focus on this was to get to push her to SP2s. But unfortunately, there she didn't. I thought I could get her over it with hitting into the block, but you can see she just decided, nah, I'm just going to throw my SP1 now. So, yeah. Oh, well. I held it off for quite a while. But that is the strategy for this fight for me. I think it works with anyone you'd bring into this fight if you go defensive. She doesn't exactly have great block penetration, so you can take quite a few hits to the block. And otherwise, you can just, parry a lot whenever she gets into this phase. One thing you can do, if you do get back into the corner, which is where I should have done it there, is end your combo short with medium lights. And that normally will prevent her from throwing the SB1 more reliably. But I was getting pretty comfortable with that one, getting towards the end. I was like, we're good here. But, she did, so it is what it is. I got through that fine. If you did get cornered, though, I would, or if you were a little bit more centered on the screen like that was there at the end, I would suggest going to like a medium light combo, and then just stop, go straight into a hard block, and either go for a reparry or a heavy bait. And because if you get into that cycle of her throwing the SB1 and you're just trying to block it the whole time, then you'll have to be evading her heavy in the corner, and it's a 2-hit heavy, which can be kind of annoying. Going into this next fight, it's MODOK. I had a few of these charges from White Magneto, and I've actually kind of forgot about it because I pretty much knew I just needed to put one on the boss. And I've threw one on for MODOK now. Try to help me out because I've had this fight be a little bit rough before, so we're hoping this one won't go so rough. But you can see here, I did learn from the last time I fought him, which is when he gets to a bar of power, I'm going to be a lot more careful so I don't just eat that to the face. And as for hitting him, I'm going to try to do it when the force field's down as much as possible, but I'm not going to worry about it too much because even through the block, Rulk does quite a bit of damage. But you can see here where if the force field comes back mid-combo, then you can kind of just blast right through it for some reason, which I really don't understand why. But it works. But like I said, if all you did was hit through the block on this fight, you'd be fine. It's just, you got to be careful on it. And this is the final fight of my war on this one. Now you're wondering, why do I have Torch if I'm not using him? Similar to White Mags, I'm just the pre-fight guy for this war. We're getting back into it though, and starting to feel better. So here's me throwing on the pre-fights, just so if you're like, why did you bring those two? But yeah, they're for another Alliance member who did end up soloing this fight, and as I always do on pre-fights, I go in and check and make sure they got placed on. It's just a habit for me. And they did, so I'm good. And so now we're up to 21 kills. Solo rate's back on the rise, and my PR rank in the BG is down to 6. So I'm still following, but hey, we're gonna get back in this. We're starting to get that rust off of us and adjusting to how the AI and everything is now, and we'll be all right. So y'all have a good one.